Reaping rewards at the Better Business Breakfast, IRMSA talks risk, and Discovery Health gives us insight into recent PMB developments. I'm Sarah Bassett, and this is RISKSA TV News. Big news this week is that RISKSA's Better Business Breakfast is in town. Over coffee and croissants, leading industry experts gave delegates a glimpse of the risks and challenges that exist within the agriculture insurance market. The RISKSA TV News crew reports from the field.
Delegates gathered in Cape Town this week for the RISKSA Better Business Breakfast, focused on thorough risk planning and insurance for the agriculture sector and made possible by sponsors Santam. The engaging and informative morning seminar offered brokers insights from three top speakers. Santam Manager of Casualty Underwriting, Karen Frerichs, unpacked case studies and considerations for the oft-overlooked area of liability within agriculture. Deputy Director of Veldfires Oversight at the Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, Luc Redebe, shared technical details on fire and legal consideration in terms of the Veld and Forest Fire Act, along with an overview of fire risk and mitigation strategies within Southern Africa. JLT South Africa Account Executive Ebba Rabi closed the morning with insights from a loss adjuster perspective, with particular focus on supply chain and field to fork policies, along with business interruption and claims calculation considerations. A big thanks to all our speakers, Santam, and Agri and John Deere for supplying transformer-like heavy machinery vehicles for guests to ooh and ah at. Luc Rivakar for RISKSA TV News, Cape Town.
Another highlight of the industry's calendar this week was IRMSA's Risk Lab. The seminar delved into enterprise risk management, discussing the practical application and case studies. Francis Bailey has more.
The IRMSA Risk Lab took place in Monte Cassino, Johannesburg and Vineyard Hotel, Cape Town between 15 and 20 July. Facilitated by Jeremy Maggs and endowed with some of the industry's best minds such as John Scott of Zurich Global, attendees walked away with a wealth of risk-related information.
We also caught up with Dr Maurice Goodman, Chief Medical Officer at Discovery Health. Goodman gave us his take on the recent announcement from the Department of Health regarding changes to the Medical Schemes Act with regard to the long contentious issue of payment for PMBs. Here's what he had to say.
It's a bit of speculation at the moment because it's important to note that this certainly isn't a final regulation yet. However, having said that, as you mentioned, the prescribed minimum benefits puts in place funding that funders need to provide in full for a range of conditions. What the legislation also makes allowance for is so-called DSPs or designated service providers. So what all medical schemes have done is come up with financial funding arrangements with groups of doctors who will provide cover for these prescribed minimum benefits at an agreed rate.
I hand you over to Angelique with our weekly events roundup.
Our team is set and ready for the weekend's much-anticipated Insurance Conference 2015 in Sun City. RISKSA has got something big up their sleeve, so make sure you visit our stand to hear what it's all about. The sheer magnitude of this event can be somewhat intimidating. To find your way around the 2015 Insurance Conference, make sure you download the Mutual and Federal 2015 Insurance Conference app and take a look at the King Price Survival Guide in the August issue of RISKSA. At RISKSA's Better Business Breakfast entitled Freight for Thought on the 6th of August, brokers will be privy to exclusive insight into some of the shortcuts in the trucking industry that exposes the industry to risk. We also look at the latest technology aimed at mitigating risks. Tickets are selling fast, so make sure you book your seat. Email me at ange@comms.co.za. That's it from me this week. To everyone traveling to and from the insurance conference this weekend, make sure you travel safe and enjoy.
Thanks, Ange. That's it from us this week. Click on the subscribe button below or follow us on Twitter or Facebook for more updates. I'm Sarah Bassett. Thanks for tuning in to RISKSA TV News.